Good morning, Rebels! Today is Thursday, August 12th, 2021, and this is Rebel TV.
Good morning, Savanna. My name is Mr. Shank, and I'm a teacher here at Savanna. Will you please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Rebels. You may now be seated.
The angle and gravity divided by the mass.
Nope. Peter, you still with us?
Yeah. Mass cancels out, so it's just gravity times sine.
Right. See, Flash, being the fastest isn't always the best if you are wrong.
Did you watch Spider-Man Homecoming and were excited when Peter Parker sat and answered questions out of his superhero costume? Academic Decathlon just might be for you. We are currently looking for 12 to 18 students to come together and research and study. We will need students that will fill 3 divisions, a GPA of 3.8 and above, a GPA between 3.2 and 3.799, and a GPA of 3.199 and below. This year's topic is water, a most essential resource. If you are interested in joining our academic decathlon team, please come to room 903 at lunch on Wednesday, August 18th. Any questions, please email Mr. Schultz at schultz_m@auhsd.us.
Attention Rebel athletes, the boys soccer team will be holding tryouts next week starting on Monday, August 16th. Tryouts will be held after school on the soccer field. Bring your cleats. Please email Mr. Ramirez at ramirez_ale@auhsd.us with any questions.
Rebels softball tryouts will be held August 17 through 19 from 3:30 to 4:45 p.m. on the softball field behind the science wing. You will need to bring a glove. If you don't have one, just borrow one. A bat and cleats if you have them. Questions, please email Coach Deeds at deeds_k@auhsd.us.
Interested in learning to play tennis or have some experience on the courts? Come on down to the tennis courts after school starting Wednesday, August 11th. We will be having tryouts for the competitive team starting Monday, August 16th through Friday, August 20th. Even if you do not make a spot on the competitive team, we would love to have you join and grow as an athlete and player. Any questions, please email Mr. Schultz at schultz_m@auhsd.us.
Savannah Lady Rebels would like to invite anyone who's interested in participating in the soccer program to our tryouts. Tryouts will be held August 16 to 19 after school at the soccer field. The Lady Rebels had a very successful year, winning Orange League and making it to the second round of CIF. If you'd like to be part of the winning program and keep the tradition going, come out and be part of the Lady Rebels soccer program. If you have any questions, please email Coach Gonzalez at gonzalez_jose@auhsd.us.
Volleyball, anyone? The last 2 days for the Lady Rebels volleyball program are Thursday and Friday, August 11th and 12th from 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Hope to see you there.
Who are you going to be? And if you'll notice, I'm not asking what are you going to do, but who are you going to be? I'm asking you about how you plan to live your life every day. How are you going to respond when you don't get that job you had your heart set on? For all of you who are going to be teachers, what are you going to do if the students in your class next year just don't respond to your lessons? For all of you going into business, how will you react when your boss gives you a goal that feels way too high? See, these are the moments that define us. Not the day you get the promotion, not the day you win Teacher of the Year, but the times that force you to claw and scratch and fight just to get through the day. The moments when you get knocked down and you're wondering whether it's even worth it to get back up. See, those are the times when you've got to ask yourself, who am I going to be? And I want to be clear, this isn't just some vague platitude about building character. In recent years, we've actually been seeing a growing body of research that shows that skills like resilience and conscientiousness can be just as important to your success as your test scores or even your IQ. For instance, West Point cadets who scored high on things like grit and determination were more likely to complete basic training than those who ranked high on things like class rank, SAT scores, and physical fitness. So what we're seeing is that if you're willing to dig deep, if you're willing to pick yourself up when you fall, if you're willing to work and work until your weaknesses become your strengths, then you'll develop a set of skills that you can mold and apply to any situation you encounter, any job you might have, any crisis you might confront. But you got to make that choice. And let me just share just a little secret before I end. As someone who has hired and managed hundreds of young people over the course of my career, whether it was during my time as a lawyer, as an administrator, as a university, a nonprofit manager, even now as First Lady, I have never once asked someone I was interviewing to explain a test score or a grade in a class. Never. I have never once made a hire just because someone went to an Ivy League school instead of a state school. Never. What I have looked for is what kind of person you are. Are you a hard worker? Are you reliable? Are you open to other viewpoints? Have you stepped outside of your own self-interest to serve others? Have you found a way to serve our country, whether in uniform or in your community? Again and again, I have seen that those are the qualities that I want on my team, because those are the qualities that move our businesses and schools and our entire country forward. And just understand this. Those are the qualities that you all already embody. They're the values you learned from your parents, from the communities you grew up in. And today, more than ever before, that's what the world needs.
That'll do for today's announcements, Rebels. Have a thrilling Thursday!